Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. There's the whistle, and here we go. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Redmond. Castledine is onto it and can hurls himself at it! Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Luongo. Castledine, and help's available out wide. Arcas loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Castledine. This could spell real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Castledine. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's a loose ball. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Luongo. Still goalless. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Has he found his man? Jacob Murphy. Has a hit! Castledine, full tilt down the right-hand side. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Giorza. Now the counter. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Jacob Murphy. Vasil. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Out for a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Giorza. Castledine. Redmond. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. And he heaves it forward. Seifert. Castledine has a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Luongo. And it's played forward. Castledine. Vasil. He's left his man. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Mihailov. Seifert. Mihailov. Seifert. He's tried one. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Luongo. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And he's on a charge. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're...
Tries a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
No question, that's a foul. Jacob Murphy. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's brilliant! A finish of true class! The breakthrough arrives at last! And he's produced a beauty. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now, a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He's making a real surge on the left. Castledine gets it back. Arcas. Mihailov gets away from his opponents.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Plays it over to the other flank. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And the counter is on. Battles to win it back. Chance to shoot.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Finishing line very much in sight now. So it is looking now like 12-point... Great leap! Good delivery, no joy.
Arcas really showed that he wanted it more than anyone else, but maybe heading requires extra practice.
Hoists it forward. Luongo. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Arcas. It's broken loose. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Vrani. Soric. Leeds have now gone 5 games without defeat here. Sanun. Time to deliver. And the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Soric. Decent progress down the left. Pablo Hernandez. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lovely bit of skill. Fires it in low. Soric. Rice. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Castledine. Leeds have the league's best defensive record. Vrani. Arcas hoists it forward, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Defence has got rid of that. Flings in a... tries a shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Berardi. Pablo Hernandez pushes to get on the end of it. Bamford. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's had a crack.
Well, he probably expected to do a lot better considering the position he was in.
Soric. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. He's got through. Bamford. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's played forward. Rice, dashing forward at pace. Arcas plays it forward. Pablo Hernandez. Defenders on the back foot. Rice. Bamford. Vasil. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Incoming cross. It's a brilliant interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Castledine. It's a loose ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Soric. Eriksson. Great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Just brushed off the ball there. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Vrani. Arkas. Arkas was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Castledine. Real chance! Oh, a very decent attempt. Arkas. Vrani. In comes the delivery. Click. Click, spreads it towards the left. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Castledine.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Looking to get within range. And the follow-up. And the lead stays intact, just.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Vasil. Castledine. Arkas. Well played, he saw that coming.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. Arkas! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
And he's there to clear it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Robert, and the shot! And in it goes! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Going for goal! Oh, brilliant from Roberts! And that may just do it! You run... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. Maybe sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Dyer. Arcas. Arcas is fouled. Giorza. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Has a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Van der Horn. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Out for a throw. Giorza. Sanun. Still goalless. Redmond. Castledine. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Castledine. Arcas. Redmond. Redmond! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Referee's given a throw. Receives it from behind. Sanoun pops it into the area. Good idea, just poorly executed. And the counter is on. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Castledine with the cross. Tries to get it forward quickly. Castledine. Vasil. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting. Towering header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's Dyer. Arcas. Giorza. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Played in with accuracy. And that's been won straight back. Giorza with a good steal, well played. Rice. Castledine. Castledine goes through the middle. And it's Dyer. Looks to clip it forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
That's great strength on the ball. Gets up to head it! And in it goes! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Beautifully done. Cleared without complication. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Arcas may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
That's the throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Sanoun. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Borja Baston. Rice. Sanoun could try cutting inside here. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's going after it. Seifert. Rice tries to head towards goal.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Dyer going for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Sanoun. That's a decent ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. And the through ball is intercepted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now he's wondering who wants it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Sanoun. Giorza out towards the flank. He's got away. This could be their final throw of the dice. Ayew knocks it away. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much